Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Kodash. Number honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that do it even well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the members of the elect, the elect of the third to USA. Shalom. This is Brother Dawada for the GMS Detroit camp, coming at you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Kodash. And today I want to do another in-transit video. The title of this video will be Prophesying in a Barbershop and is Rebuke Gay? Lord's will, this video will be edifying. Now, this comes through the inspiration of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai through two lessons that I watched this today. One of them being the lesson that you see before you, all right, IUIC, at the barbershop. And then there was another lesson I watched from the elder out in South Carolina, Salakia, Elder Manat Zakba. We had an individual, post a comment under a brother's page, and he said, basically, you guys, y'all got anything better to do? I think it's gay that y'all are, getting on the Sakari, over a difference in doctrine. Y'all don't have anything better to do, Then meanwhile, you got the IUIC, in the barbershop, I guess, teaching. It's all, this is a result, right, of Jake being self-willed. Self-willed meaning they're doing their own thing. Scriptures don't command us, because first touching on the IUIC, scriptures don't command us to go on no barbershop. The Lord ain't command us to do that. There's no scripture where it says Yahweh Shai entered into a salon to teach the word. We're not going to find that. All right, he was either outside, all right, or he was in the synagogue teaching, which is the temple. All right, so you're not going to find an instance where the Lord was at a hair salon teaching. It's not written. All right, Lord said, "Go out on the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled." So we're supposed to be out there teaching this word, all right, outside, okay, not within the barbershop. And moreover, they're in the barbershop, and here it is, they're going back and forth with these GMO babies, these ghetto scholars, like the Apostle Tahar calls them. They don't have the truth, and you're over here going back and forth with them. The scripture said what? All right, a man that is a heretic, after the first and second admonition, reject, knowing that such a one is fully subverted in his own mind, roughly paraphrasing the scripture. So there are certain individuals that you'll try to correct, but they just won't receive the correction. They just won't receive it. Scriptures speak about, can't remember their names, two individuals that were coming up against the Apostle Paul. The Apostle Paul said, "For they have greatly withstood our words." Right? You got Jakes that they're just set up not to get it. They're set up to be the opposition. They're set up to come up against this thing. They're set up never to receive the understanding of this truth. They're just set up to be opposed to this ministry, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai did not sanction them to be part of the elect. Point blank. Period. All right. No matter how hard you try to convince them to come into this thing, you try to teach them the right way, certain people just won't get it. Certain individuals, they're just not set up to receive it. So here it is, they're going back and forth with these jakes in the barbershop, which clearly they're not trying to get the truth. So what the IUIC should have did was packed up and left. Really, they should have been there to begin with. Scriptures say, if they will not receive you, shake the dust. They should have shook the dust and dipped out. What's the purpose of being there if they ain't listening? Go somewhere else. All right? So that's one of the things, or one of the many things that they went off in by them going to that barbershop. All right? And then on top of, to make it worse, they put it on camera. So it's not as if they were, genuine, and they, someone in the barbershop had a sincere question, and they're like, you know what, let's go in here and let's go and answer their question. No, they put it on camera, so all of a sudden, everyone got to see it. You know, everyone has to see it. It's all about edification of the elect, not the entertainment of the 2/3. All right, because you're gonna have a bunch of Jakes watching. Oh, let me see what was said, because every Jake know what goes on in the barbershop. All right, there's a lot of debate, a lot of different doctrines. It's like the Agora, which is the marketplace. When you read Acts 17, it speaks about the Agora, which is the marketplace, where people come, to tell of some new thing that they heard of, all right, or to listen to some new thing. Same thing. Same thing happens in the barbershops. All right, barbershops and hair salons, they're notorious for gossip, all right, and different things of that nature. But here it is, you go in there to try to teach them. You ain't going to wake them up. And this isn't the first time they've done something like this. They've done the church blitz, all right, a few months ago. They did an IUIC church blitz, all right? And not one of those individuals repented and came into this thing. Not one. But yet they call themselves going to a barbershop. What did they hope to achieve? Well, they expect the Jake to say, you know what? You're right. I am going off and believing this madness that I believe in. You're right. I'm going to have to follow what you said. How do I join? Not one of them said that. It's a waste of time. Okay? It's a waste of time. When the apostle, when John the Baptist, when he saw the wicked scribes and Pharisees come, did he try to convert them into the truth? No. He cussed them out. Called them a generation of vipers who have warned you to flee from the wrath to come. He cussed them all the way out. But here it is, you got this Israelite group trying to convert these jakes that aren't going to convert. Scripture speak about those that are ordained to this condemnation. All right? Even scriptures also say even those that were that stumble at the word as they were appointed. There's a certain amount of Israelites that Yahweh Shai is predestined not to get the truth. But IUIC, they're just not accepting it. All right? They're just not letting that lesson kick in. If they don't receive you, shake the dust and move on. Go somewhere else. Moreover, you're supposed to be outside. All right? We're not commanded to do no church blitz. We're not commanded to go to the barbershop, and try to, it sounds comical, Now, switching gears to that comment, all right, you had this individual come on the elders' comment board saying, or come on a brother's comment board. I can't remember the name of the brother, or I don't know the name of the brother, but the elder was responding to his post on YouTube, all right? In the post featured a comment where the guy said, basically, don't try to have anything better to do than to rebuke, another group just because of a difference in doctrine. I think that's gay. Well, the Most High don't care what you got to think, all right? The Most High don't care about your thoughts, all right? Isaiah, the 55th chapter, all right? Let every man forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. All right, here it is. You're righteous, but you're pushing your thoughts, your vain opinion. Most I ain't trying to hear that. Well, I think it's gay when you rebuke another group. Oh, who cares? Who cares what you think? It's all about the thoughts of the Most High. All right? The Most High said, my thoughts are higher than your thoughts, and my ways are higher than your ways. All right? Like as the heaven is higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways. All right? So the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai includes rebuke. All right? It includes rebuke. We're even commanded to rebuke. All right? It's even a part of the law. They that sin, rebuke before all. That's the law. All right? Or rather, I mixed it up. The law is actually, I believe that one, they that sin, rebuke before all, I believe the Apostle Paul said that. But the one that's in the law says, it goes along the same lines. It says that thou shalt not hate thy brother, all right? But thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and shalt not suffer sin upon him. That's the one that's in the law, Salakia. All right? So rebuke is a part of the law. All right? Rebuke is all over the Old and New Testament. All right? When you read, and it's also in the Apocrypha, the Most High rebukes his own people. So what you think? See, when you really scrutinize the madness that Jake says, you know, you'll see what the Most High meant when he said that Jake is a foolish and stupid people. He called you Israelites sadish, which means stupid. All right? And the vast majority of our people are just that, stupid. You know? They're sadish. They are all sadish children. They have none understanding. Here it is, the Most High, he rebukes his people. So how is it gay if the prophets from Yahweh Barbershop Yahushua speaks through rebukes his people? Jake ain't got no sense about them. All right? Scripture say, exhort, reprove, rebuke with all long suffering and doctrine. We're supposed to rebuke. We're supposed to correct. All right? If you have a horse that refuses to go the proper way, all right, what do? You pull those reins to steer it in the right direction. All right? To steer it in the right direction. Okay? So, hey, that's the purpose of rebuke, to steer Jake in the proper direction, because they're going astray. They're off the path. All right? They're off the path. They're going astray. Okay? But Jake has a problem with that. Like the Apostle Rakai always says, they're the spirit of the black woman. I'll put it nicely. They're the spirit of the black woman. The black woman don't take accountability, and she don't like getting rebuked. We're not supposed to be in that spirit. Scriptures say, remember this verse, and show yourselves men. Part of the characteristics of being a man, all right, is knowing when you're going off, and if you are going off, when someone corrects you, you accept it and take it. King David said, let the righteous smite me, yet shall it be an oil of joy upon my head. Roughly paraphrasing, because why? He knew that, okay, if someone corrects me, it's not for my destruction, it's for my correction. So I can get right. All right? So that the Lord won't judge me. So I can get my stuff together, so I won't be, so I won't have judgment creeping upon my doorstep. I'm glad he rebuked me. That's the spirit he's supposed to be in. Somebody rebuke you, hey, you know what, you're right, the water. You may not say that immediately, but over time you think about it, you say, you know what, I was going off. When King David was rebuked by Nathan, did he call the prophet Nathan gay? Come on now. And then guess what? The first sentence King David uttered after he was rebuked was, Lord, forgive me for I have sinned. All right, Yahweh, forgive me for I have sinned. He didn't get all emotional. Why you getting on me, Nathan? Don't you know I'm a king? He ain't do that. Which goes to show you, hey, the Lord was not playing when he said, for my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are all sadish children, they have none understanding. So with that, I'm going to leave it there. Our praises, honors, and glories be unto Yahweh Barbershop Yahushua, Barbershop HaKodesh, the Melanics of my apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.